Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on back order, and where are we at? It's been a while since we've been back here in Pokemon Sapphire, but I have a little special feature I want to show off today on the channel. Something I wanted to do for quite a while, but I didn't have the resources needed to do it just yet, but thanks to our little adventure over in the Ore region in Pokemon Coliseum, I do have what I was looking for, and I can show you something. Basically, we're going to work on the contests in Pokemon Sapphire. Now, they're pretty repetitive, so there's not really any reason to show you every single contest along the way, but what I will do is show you what I'm currently working on. First of all, we got to get a Pokemon out of the PC. Let's go to the Lynette's PC. We're going to grab ourselves. Well, first we'll move our Pokemon around. We're still working with, this was our active team at the end, I think, of the last Sapphire episode. Who is this up against? Going for one of the legendaries. I think this was when we were trying to capture Latios, which would not stick around, not stay in a Pokeball. So, fun times, right? So we're going to grab, let's just put, I think Blaze has Fly. Let's let Squeak sit out for the time being. We're going to move you, Squeak. And we're going to put you, we're swapping you with, where are you at in box 3? I couldn't see you, there you are. Sheldon, our Blastoise. We're going to switch. We're going to put Sheldon in our active team. And I just realized something. I got to get something else from in, what is it? Slateport City. I'm glad I kept Fly. But what I'll show you here is, we're going to leave Lily Cove momentarily. Let's go to the Pokénav and check the condition of our Pokemon. Check the party Pokemon. I have gone ahead and given special Pokeblocks using those special berries from Coliseum, the Mount Battle, to try to max out, or at least get very close to maxing out, the attributes for our Pokemon. I only went with our active team, or sorry, not the active team, the original 6 Pokemon at first: Shelbert, Pikachu, Squeak, Chirp, Critter, and Rocky. So we see Shelbert here's got some nice maxed out condition stats for the contest. Pikachu as well. And I skipped ahead a little bit. I would have gone through the regular routine, but in the actual game right now in Pokemon Moon, Sheldon has all the ribbons except for the Shadow Ribbon from Gen 3 and Gen 4, I believe it is. So I'm focusing on Sheldon, trying to get the ribbons that we need to get all the contests complete for our Blastoise. Let's check the ribbon count right now. Let's see, Sheldon is at the top of the list right here with 20 ribbons. He has the Champion Beating Hall of Fame member ribbon, and he has a lot of the Master Rank ribbons for the contest as well. We got Cool, Beauty, Cute, and Smart complete. The one we're going to work on today is the Tough Rank Master Rank Tough Contest. That's what we're going to get. In fact, I'm going to go back to the ribbons for a second here. I'll show you the other Pokemon that we have. We got Chirp is next with a bunch of ribbons here. I couldn't get all the ribbons for every one of the Pokemon because sometimes their stats are just not as good, the attacks are not as good as they could be for the contest, so I can show you these in more detail in Pokemon Moon if you guys are interested, and show you all the ribbons they've collected, including Battle Tree ribbons, Battle Tower ribbons, Battle Frontier ribbons, all those kind of ribbons. And what was it in Gen 3? Battle Tower, I believe it was. Anyway, Blaze, take us back to Slateport City. There's one thing I want to pick up before going into the Tough Rank, or Master, I keep saying Tough Rank, Master Rank of the Tough competition in Pokemon Sapphire. We're going to head over here to the, is it, not Hall of Fame, Fan Club, that's it. You're the name reader, aren't you? Where is the fan club? It's this place down here, I believe. If you talk to a man, actually I gotta put Sheldon to the front, I believe. If you talk to a man in here with a Pokemon whose attribute is maxed out in a certain attribute, then you'll get a special scarf that you can wear in contests. How's your Pokemon growing? Allow me to examine it. I see. Your Blastoise, it is growing in a most impressive manner. It is one fine specimen, but if you were to give it this, it would grow even better. Indeed. I got the blue scarf. I want the yellow scarf. Hang on. Let a Pokemon hold that blue scarf. It's beautifully accentuated much more than now. There's the yellow scarf. Alright, that's the one I wanted. Must have blue almost maxed out as well. Alright, hold that yellow scarf. It's going to basically, as it just said, bolster your toughness. It increases your condition, your appeal in contests, of the tough contest. It should be in here. I'm going to give the yellow scarf, whoops, can't use that here, and give it to our Blastoise. Let's take the Shell Bell away. I don't know why I gave you the Shell Bell, but I think it may be because you have a shell. And it makes sense, I guess. Alright, we're going to fly on back to Lily Cove, where the Master Ranks of the contest are being held. Hopefully you guys find this interesting and entertaining. I'll do my best to try to keep things lively here. We don't have, what are their names? Allie, the Altaria, and what's the girl's name, the contest star in the remake, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire? I don't know. Anyway, hello there. We're accepting registration for Master Rank contests. Yes, we're going to enter. We're going to go into the Tough contest. And that's going to be Sheldon. Alright, so let's see what these contests are all about. I'm pretty sure we tried this with Shelbert back in the regular playthrough of Sapphire. But we didn't quite manage to succeed. I don't think he won any contest back then, but now that we have those special berries and the contest attributes maxed out, pretty high, we have a chance. Hello, we're just getting started with the Master Rank Pokemon Tough contest. The participating trainers and their Pokemon are as follows. First up, we have Camille with Uton. Shouldn't that be Utox? I don't know. Next is Keaton and Sling. We're up against Keaton, my Heracross? What? Next we have Janelle and Lovis. Or Luvis. And we've got Chaz with Sheldon the Blastoise. Look at all those hearts. Amazing hearts. And take a look at that guy to the right, the guy with the beret on his head and the white. You're going to see something interesting, hopefully, once we get through this contest. So, this part here, they're doing their judging based on how high your condition is, and if you're wearing one of those scarves, as we have on Sheldon. Next is the fun part. We're going to do the actual attacking. And I was so glad to see this remade in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, because I was saying back during X and Y with all the 3D models of the Pokemon. Okay, wait, hang on. Highly appealing move. Startle Pokemon the same type. Okay. I can avoid being startled by others. I think I'll go for the highly appealing move for the first one. I'll get 4 hearts for this. So, during X and Y, when I saw all the 3D models of the Pokemon, I remember thinking, I would love to see a contest game using these 3D models, right? Because it would be so amazing. Oh, I lose a heart for that, I forgot. No, wait, I don't! Interesting. Don't try to startle Sheldon. Why? Come on. All those hearts I just got, they're gone? Anyways. So when Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire came out and they recreated the contest with like the 3D, you're on stage, I was so happy for that, just to see the Pokemon shine. Now, see, why do you get 2 hearts for that? You're supposed to do as good as the Pokemon before you, but do they mean Pokemon plural? That could be it. Oh, there we go. Of course you're gonna go last and use that attack. That makes them more susceptible to startling, so they will take double heart loss if you hit them with like that Psychic that Uton hit me with. Of course, you're going to use that in the end. Alright, so we're at the last. We're going to go with Strength. We'll get 2... Actually, we'll get 3 hearts for this. If they all use tough attacks, this should be pretty good. I'm going to startle them all. Oh, no. Check this out. Watch how many of these Pokemon get nervous because of this attract. And watch which Pokemon they are. Sling's unaffected. Uton's unaffected. Okay. Sheldon is unaffected. Sweet. Oh, stop lowering the applause. I want to get the maxed out hearts. I gotta get this special thing at the end. And you'll see, hopefully we'll manage to pull it off. Alright, that's fine. Toughness went over great. It is startled, or protected from 1 startle, I believe. You attract the attention with that. Yes, you do, okay. So they're not gonna get excited for my, strength attack. I don't know if I have the right moves to win this tough contest the way I was hoping. You only lose 1 heart each? Come on. And look, I don't gain the applause for thanks to that future sight. Well, we're not doing amazing. Bear with me, we might still have a shot here. Let's go with... Let's go Ice Punch. We'll get 3 hearts at least, as long as nobody tries to attract me or anything like that. Come on, startle that thing. It's gonna take double startle. Hit it with Psychic, Uton. Quick, hit it with Psychic, please. Yes! I'm gonna take 6 heart loss for this. You guys like the contest in Pokemon? Like, what is your opinion of the contest? Me, I love them because one of the things I've said many times is I love the prospect of getting ribbons to highlight what your Pokemon have done, what they've accomplished over the different generations and stuff. So, although sometimes the contests do come down to almost like just random luck, I still like it because, like, I'll go into a contest just 1 time each. Like, for example, if Sheldon doesn't win this tough contest here, I'm not going to go back in until I get that ribbon, because that kind of defeats the purpose. It's like, almost like when you fight a legendary Pokemon. You can save before you take on the legendary. Me, I actually prefer to have just that one shot, because going for multiple chances against it, you don't technically just have that one chance. You can do it as much as you want. And, excuse me, oh wait, they made Uton nervous. Yes, Sheldon's unaffected, sweet. Normally the computer's a lot more punishing to the human player, I'll just say that. But yeah, like the whole concept of one-time encounter for like certain Pokemon, you just repeated that appeal. When you go multiple times against it, you kind of ruin the whole one chance to catch it kind of thing. So anyway, for that reason, I also don't like to go into the contest more than once. If I lose a contest, I accept it and just move on. The fact that we lost means we don't get that ribbon, and it's almost, in its own way, a memory of what has happened. Like, we were defeated in that contest. No big deal. You know, we'll continue on. Alright, toughness goes over great. We're going to get another heart for that. But do you guys like the contest? Do you like the ribbon concept of Pokemon? I definitely do. I've said that many times. So we're up in first. Let's just go with Ice Punch. Yeah, that'll get us 4 hearts. Don't quite know if it's enough to get the special ribbon I want to get, though. If not, I'm going to go into one more contest, because there is one other thing I want to show off in addition to winning this tough contest. Which hopefully we're going to do. You never know. They could pull some sort of sneaky stuff out of their pocket at the end. Come on, you Psychic! Uton! Take this thing out! Wait for it. Come on, see the Psychic? I think I just got a message. Yes, I did, but I'll deal with that later. I'm here with you folks. What does Nightshade do? Don't startle both of us! I think that cuts our hearts down in half. No? Okay, just like a 1. It must be like if they use a smart type move. It does more damage. I say damage, it's not even really damage. That's what I think is kind of interesting, like, in the remakes, like, some of the attacks don't really make sense, because in here they're just hitting empty space, right? But if it's an attack that, for example, telekinesis, that hovers the opponent up, it's like, they give you a little ride-on substitute dummy to show off your attack being used, which is kind of cool. Alright, now the moment of truth. That's it for judging. Thank you all for a most wonderful display of quality appeals. This concludes all judging. Thank you for your fine efforts. Now all that remains is the pulse-pounding proclamation of the winner. The judge looks ready to make the announcement. I will now declare the winner! I don't know why that's his voice. Alright, but look at all the stars we got. Look at all the hearts we got. I don't know if we have enough for the special little feature, though. Not yet, anyway. So I think we're doing pretty good. Sheldon wins the tough contest. Master rank. Yes! So he has all the ribbons from the contest of Gen 3, which he actually currently does in Pokemon Moon as well. Attaboy, Sheldon! I don't know why of all my Pokemon, Sheldon was the one that got all the ribbons. It was just, like I said, kind of luck sometimes. But I'll take it. So we get ourselves the ribbon for that. Now, do we get to see the special thing at the end? Like I said, watch that guy with the beret. Don't know. Yes. Congratulations! I did a painting of your Pokemon to commemorate its victory. Well, your Pokemon's appeals were so fantastic it spurred me into painting better than I usually do. Look, see? Look at this art! That's amazing! Sheldon, yes! What do you think? I'm confident in what I've done, but do you like it? A work of this caliber wouldn't look out of place in an art museum. Huh? An art museum really is looking for paintings? Do you think I should take this there? Now, I don't know if I showed this in the playthrough, it's been a while, but there is a museum where they have a top floor of 5 empty paintings. Your Pokemon can go in those paintings if this guy paints them, which is pretty cool. Yes, take it there. What, really? Then sure, I'll take this painting there right now. I'll give it a proper title, too. I hope they'll like it and consider exhibiting this. Please check if they did accept this. Thank you! Wait. This is what I want. Oh, that's right. As a memento of me painting your Pokemon, please take this. A ribbon. It's the artist ribbon. Okay, see you. And I'll show that off here. Not all of my Pokemon have it, but those who do are such amazing, amazing species. Sheldon. So we do have all the ranks now, and we have the ribbon for being chosen as a super sketch model. That's pretty cool. That's a ribbon that I don't think you can get anymore. Like, even in the remakes of Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, I don't think the artist ribbon was in that. So we're going to jump back in. We're going to do one more contest, add more to this episode, as well as try to feature one other little thing. We're going to the beauty contest. And we Sheldon for that one as well. Oh, but that ribbon. Your Pokemon has won this contest before, hasn't it? Yes, he has. Would you like to enter in this contest anyway? Yes, I would. Because if you do win a master rank that you've already won, you get a little special something extra. You don't get any money, you don't get any special berries or anything like that, but you'll see. You get something that you can only usually get one of in this generation, or at least in this particular game. I don't know if the other games in this generation had more ways to get it or not. Not that I can remember, but it's an item that became less rare over time. But back in this generation, it is rare. Oh, Wobbuffet, you're tough in this beauty contest. You wouldn't expect Wobbuffet to really be that impressive. But as far as a beauty contest is concerned, it is. It's got Mirror Coat, which is pretty good. Counter is tough. Let me think what else there is. Safeguard is beautiful as well. And Destiny Bond is a smart move, I believe. But it can also have Splash, Charm, Encore from a Why Not stage, I think. But anyway, let's hope that we can win this contest. We are up in front. We can go with Ice Punch, probably the best. We're going to get 4 hearts. We're going to excite the audience. Excite the audience. Get 1 extra heart for that. Only problem if they use a move that says, if the other Pokemon used a beauty move, do extra damage. Which would just be bad. So we have a Vileplume as well. We have Delcatty, Vileplume, Wobbuffet. I think Feint Attack is one of those things where if you go first, you get plus 4 hearts for your appeal. Alright, we see Sweet Scent. That distracts us, I think. Yes, startles us. Oh, come on! That does 3? Regardless? Okay. You get 1 heart, but you do 3 damage to the other. Why do I keep saying damage? This is not a Pokemon battle. And that's the danger move right there. No, it's not. I thought that was one that if you use it at the end of the turn, it's more powerful. I don't know these attacks at all. But Wobbuffet is currently in the lead. We can't have that. So, what is it likely to use? I'm going to go for Surf, because if the Pokemon in front of me does something of 2 hearts or less for the appeal, then my Surf is boosted. But if they do 4 or more, I get nothing. If they do 3, I get 3 as well. So let's see how this plays out. Safeguard. They should only get 2 for this. 1 for the appeal, 1 because it's beautiful. I should get 6, plus 1 more for the exciting the audience too. This played out pretty well. I stood out much more than the Pokemon before. Now you're noticing that I have like a little blinky color, not color, but little blinky eye, I guess, under my name Sheldon there. There are certain moves that you can get as combos in contests. I believe you use Sunny Day and then Ember, or Sunny Day Flamethrower or something like that. The second move gets more hearts, like you saw when Uton did it with Psychic and then Future Sight. Oh, Leaping Up! That's terrible! And look, there's the appeal combo right there. So Sweet Scent and Stun Spore. But you ain't too smart, are you there, Plumile? Not at all. How do you lose hearts? I think you do that in the new game. The remakes in Gen 6. I don't know. I thought you could lose hearts by making the audience uninterested. Alright, we're going to go with the Ice Punch again. It's our best move. Going to get a plus 1 heart. Plus, if they use... Never mind. If they use 2 beauty moves, and then I use 1 to max out the audience's excitement, I gain extra hearts for that too. We're not going to see that happen. Not now, because you're going to lower all those exciting little lights, I guess. Sweet Scent going to startle Catted quite nicely. And your Cuteness leaves you even, so you're not going to increase the excitement, not going to lower it. But my Ice Punch will do just that. Some of these contests can be really strategic. I've never done contests with other players. It'd be kind of fun to see if, you know, like, something back in this generation, I'd say. Because TMs were limited use, you really had to decide what moves to teach your Pokemon. Do you want them to be good for battling, or do you want them to be good for contests? Because some moves that are not good in competitive battle are amazing in the contest. Like, I'm pretty sure Splash is a good one. If you use it last, you gain extra hearts. Okay, so here's the thing. I could go for Surf. I'll get 3 hearts plus 1 for the maxing, or not maxing, adding to the applause, but that does put Wobbuffet in line to get extra hearts for using Safeguard. So I'm actually going to buy. Buy makes me oblivious to the other Pokemon's attacks. I'm not going to gain an extra heart for this, but Wobbuffet, which does use... Oh, it does lower the heart, or the light. What am I thinking? But, oh, it countered! Interesting. Oh, I know what I'm thinking. I don't lose a heart, but we lose the excitement. That's... Okay. I'm completely messed up. Attract could distract Plumile from getting its combo off, which would be awesome. Nice job, Catted! Give me the win. So many times, it feels like all the computer players target the player. Like, if you're in the middle, the ones in front of you will try to distract the ones leading behind, or following behind. If you are at the... so, if you're in the middle, the ones ahead of you try to distract the ones following. The ones behind you try to attack the ones that have already gone. So it's like, it does feel like you're being overwhelmed by behind-the-scenes shenanigans as these Pokemon try to mess with just the human player. It's almost like you're not playing 1 versus 1, like, you know, a 4-way free-for-all kind of thing. You're playing a 3 versus 1 sometimes. It feels like it. Anyway, but our beauty goes over great. 5 more hearts. If we can not get distracted, that would be great. Smartness is going to lower that applause nicely, so they can't really get themselves any boosted hearts for maxing out the excitement. Too bad we didn't get to see it, but it actually shows off a lot better in the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, because you get to show this nice, fancy cutscene kind of animation thing. So Wobbuffet cannot appeal after this. It's done for the contest. That's why they use that as the last move. Look, you get 8 hearts for that. Come on, Plumile. That's a big distraction to people. Pokemon. Anybody. Where I'll lose 4 hearts for this, but Plumile cannot attack on the next turn, which again is a good reason for you to use it on the last turn. So Cat is going down by 2. Wobbuffet's only going to gain 4 now. I believe that's a beauty move. So you gain 1 extra. Now, moment of truth. Do we win? And if so, do we get that item that I'm hoping to get? Let us find out. We are in 2nd place. Wobbuffet isn't that beautiful, I'm going to say. So I think we're in a good position to win this one. Show us who's the winner, Judge. I don't know, this is going to be close. I've got 1 extra star than Wobbuffet, but 1 less heart. I don't like this. No, I think the Wobbuffet has it. Come on, really? No! Yes, we got it! Oh, that was close. Whew! Now, the only thing is, do we manage to get the item I want? Because I think you have to have a really high level of hearts. Although we only had 4 last time, and we got the ribbon. You might not even need to max out your hearts. You might just need to win the contest, in fact. We get our prize. That's what we're getting right there. Luxury Ball. You can only find 1 of them in the main playthrough. I believe it was in the abandoned ship. And you can't buy them anywhere. But you can get extra Luxury Balls by winning these Master Rank contests. We don't get our painting for that one? Oh well. But that is going to be it for today's kind of follow-up episode to Pokemon Sapphire. I'll be doing a bunch more of the contests off camera. You've seen how they play. You don't need to see them all over again. But again, if you guys like the contests, let me know what you think of them. Well, I guess it would be that you like them. But just in general, what do you think of the contest? Do you think they're good for Pokemon? Do you find them kind of like unimportant? Because I love them. I love extra things that allow you to do more things with your Pokemon other than just battle. Because the battling is all fun and games and stuff, and it is the core of the game, of course, but there's so many more things that you can do with your Pokemon. I want to see someday they make something like the Pokeathlon in Soul Silver and Heart Gold, or maybe think of this, as well as the Big Stadium and Tiny Stadium, I think, in Black and White. They should do some sort of contests that are sports related. And for example, if you have like a baseball thing, you can have a move like Brutal Swing give you a better use in that game, because like swinging the bat or something like that. They could have some sort of sports contest and have ribbons that look like the sports equipment, like a baseball, a football, stuff like that. I would love to see more contests come back with more ribbons in future games. That's why I felt bad about Black and White. Many things I have to complain about Black and White, but we'll get to that eventually. One of them was that they had 0 ribbons, even for beating the Elite Four. Ribbons are one of my favorite things for Pokemon, so that kind of hurt me a little bit. But with that, we are done for today's episode of Pokemon Sapphire. Now, I should have said this at the beginning, but you probably noticed there was no episode yesterday. That's because I've had a couple of busy days the past couple of days. But I do have this episode right here. I'm going to have an episode up tomorrow of Pokemon TCG Online, because I have finally sat down to make a new deck in that. And I want to get back into a routine of one of each kind of video on the channel. It's going to be a lot of, like, say, bulk recording for me, but again, that's behind-the-scenes stuff you need not worry about. I just got to see if I can focus my time to do that. So that being the case, what I want to do is finally record some Mega Melee battles, even though the Mega Melee is over. But I want to use some of the, just do some of the battles using that rule set that I showed you how to get in the first episode of the Mega Melee back last weekend. And I'm thinking Sunday evening, I'm going to see if I can sit down to record with some of you folks out there. So, if so, it's going to be about 9 p.m. Atlantic time for some viewer battles. So come back to the channel around 9 p.m. Atlantic. If you're not sure what time that is in your time zone, you can probably just check your computer and check the different time zones on your clock there. But if not, just Google it up, I'm sure, and you can see. But also, if you're not sure, just stay tuned to the channel sometime Sunday evening. As soon as you see a video go up looking for opponents, that's when you want to respond. Add a comment, let me know how to contact you in-game, and we'll see if we can record at least 3 battles, or, viewer battles against 3 opponents on Sunday evening, and I'll start uploading them throughout the week. So, I'll talk a little bit more about the format of those videos in that video that goes up on Sunday night, so just stay tuned for that. But feel free to go to Pokemon Sun and Moon in your game and go to where I showed you how to download the rules and read up on the rules to see what team can you assemble for the Mega Melee. And if you're not sure, just go back and check out my Mega Melee footage and see which Pokemon you have to work with. If I have enough time, I might try to also record some Pokemon TCG Online battles with you folks. I'm going to make another deck in addition to the one that I've made currently for tomorrow's episode and see if I can do some battles with you folks using that. So stay tuned for that as well. If I can get all this recording done on Sunday, I'll be sure to let you know. So stay tuned for those updates. But with that, I guess we are done. Feel free to check out some more videos I've done on the channel, including the full playthrough of Pokemon Sapphire if you're interested to see what led us to this glorious point. And if you want to subscribe to the channel for more Pokemon content, including the uploads of when we're doing viewer battle recordings, just feel free to click my face during the outro. I was going to say the out screen. I guess it's the out screen. The screen on the outro. Subscribe for some daily Pokemon content, and make sure, I think you got to click that little bell on my channel or one of my videos that says to get notifications. That way you know exactly when these videos go up. But with that, again, we are completely done for the day. So thanks again for watching. Professor Chaz is signing off, and as always, I'll catch you next time.